Saying it's a chance. Ooh, excuse me. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about last night's college football playoff ranking, as the LSU Tigers are now ranked seventh in the college football playoff ranking. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I'm gonna have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. LSU comes in at number seven, yo. Not really a surprise. I think it's no, don't quote me on this, but I think it's Georgia, then Ohio State, then Michigan, TCU, Tennessee. Is it Tennessee, yeah, Tennessee, and I forget who number six was. Was it Oregon? I want to say, or I forget who number six was. But LSU is number seven, man. Um, I've seen people like Paul Feinbaum say that if LSU wins out, meaning that they clearly beat Arkansas, beat UAB, beat A&M, then go to the SEC championship game and beat Georgia, that LSU would be in the college football playoff. Um, I'm gonna be honest, man. I have a hard time believing that. With it only being four teams, because, you look at it, okay, a big game for LSU, if we're on this path of trying to get in, a big game is TCU versus Texas this week. If Texas beats TCU, that's going to help LSU out, tremendously, as far as if they were to run the table, and that would help them out. Um, Another thing also, TCU I think still has to play Baylor too, so that's another tough, not easy game for them. Or it could be a resume building game for them. You look at Ohio State and Michigan, I feel like, they're going to cancel each other out. One of them obviously is going to lose a game, you know, and, clearly Georgia and Tennessee are ahead of LSU, which I'm about to get on that in a little bit. So, it's definitely a pat there, but I'm gonna say this. I find it hard to believe that the committee is gonna put a two-loss SEC champ in over, you know, over like a Michigan if they got one loss, over a Georgia if their only loss was to LSU, or a Tennessee if their only loss was to Georgia, and a Tennessee team that, let's face it, destroyed LSU when they met head to head. So that's why, man, the biggest thing with this, if LSU was to run the table the rest of the way, I feel like that Florida State game gonna come back and bite us, man. I don't think they're gonna get on us too much for the Tennessee game, though it was an ugly loss. But that Florida State game, I think, will definitely bite LSU. Now, look, if we run the table and beat, especially beat Georgia like in impressive fashion, as great as Georgia look, and the committee still decides to put LSU in the college football playoff, look, I'll be ecstatic, and I'll be the first one to do a video to say I was wrong about the whole thing. But quite honestly, man, it's hard to imagine where they would put LSU in, over these teams, man, over a Tennessee, over a Georgia, even a TCU with one loss if they won the Big 12. Like, I get it, LSU's resume would be nice, Alabama and, Georgia, Ole Miss. That's a nice resume. But it's hard for me to imagine them putting a two-loss team in a four-team playoff where everybody else has one loss. You see what I'm saying? So, but even if we don't get in, and we were to run the table, I know we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves because Arkansas is not an easy game. It's a rivalry game. It's on the road. They're coming off an embarrassing loss, so they want to get back on that field. Plus, they beat us last year in Tiger Stadium. I was at that game, so in overtime. So look, man, we just this is just hypotheticals here if we do, run the table. It's hard for me to imagine that, but nevertheless, a New Year's, even if we don't make it, a New Year's Six bowl in Brian Kelly's first year with a quarterback that most likely would be coming back, and you got two freshman tackles, a freshman tight end, a freshman stud linebacker, and you got a really good recruit class coming in. The sky's the limit for Brian Kelly and the LSU Tigers moving forward. But let's see how this thing play out. You never know. But with that being said, yo, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Get me and subscribe, man. I have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.